Mindclash Games had us drooling over the visual spectacle they brought with Voidfall during Spiel 2025. But at the same time, its high complexity kept us from diving into the game any further. Looking at the numbers though, we might have misjudged this one. The original Kickstarter campaign for Voidfall, which launched in September 2021, was quite successful and raised over 1.4 million euros. And when we check the Board Game Geek, we find Voidfall sitting in the 87th place in the overall ranking. With Voidfall Resurgence now on the horizon, this might be our second chance to properly evaluate whether Voidfall is a hidden gem or just overly complex eye candy. Let's jump right in. Getting familiar with Voidfall's rules is no small feat. The rulebook spans nearly 40 pages, packed with systems and interactions. So instead of explaining everything in detail, let's take a look at how the game flows, to give you a sense of whether this game might be your kind of game. Voidfall is played over 3 cycles, each consisting of the same 3 phases: a preparation phase, a focus phase and an evaluation phase. During preparation, turn order is determined and a galactic event is revealed, shaping the direction of the cycle. The heart of the game lies in the focus phase, where players take turns selecting focus cards to drive their turn. Each focus card offers 3 possible actions, and in most cases you'll choose 2 of those to execute, unless you invest in additional resources to unlock all 3. This creates a constant tension between efficiency and flexibility, as every turn forces you to make meaningful trade-offs. At its core, Voidfall is all about planning ahead, optimizing your actions and making sure everything you do actually contributes to scoring points. Your ultimate goal is to gain influence, aka victory points. This is done mainly by completing galactic objectives and scoring agenda cards. While a few agendas are already faction specific, most of them are acquired during the game itself. Voidfall feels like a hybrid between a 4X game and a Euro game. There's no exploration, the galaxy is fully revealed from the start, but the other elements are very much present. You'll be building your economy, managing up to 5 resources, expanding your territory and developing your sectors. Income is driven by the combination of population and infrastructure, with the population effectively acting as a multiplier. It's a clever system that adds depth without feeling arbitrary. Combat is also part of the game, but it works quite differently from what you might expect. It's fully deterministic. There's no luck involved, no dice and no randomness. So outcomes can be calculated in advance based on fleet power, technologies and positioning. This makes combat feel more like a strategic puzzle rather than a gamble game. At the same time, that's also where some of the complexity comes in. Multiple modifiers, abilities and step-by-step resolution phases interact with each other, making combat feel layered and sometimes hard to parse. There's even an official app to help calculate combat outcomes, which, depending on how you look at it, either streamlines the experience or highlights just how complex the system can be. At the end of each cycle, during the evaluation phase, the Voidborn, the NPCs of the game, push back against the players. They trigger attacks, force you to spend resources and punish you if you're not prepared. This adds a constant layer of pressure throughout the game, as you can't simply focus on building your engine. You also need to make sure you're ready to defend it. This video is meant as a preview of the game, to help you decide whether Voidfall might be something for you. Overall, we're quite positive. It's clear that Mindclash Games has created a highly polished and visually stunning game with an impressive amount of depth. With its competitive, cooperative and solo modes, Voidfall really tries to appeal to a wide range of players, making it something a jack of all trades. That said, we have also some concerns. The high level of complexity won't be for everyone, and not every player at the table will be equally enthusiastic about such a heavy experience. On top of that, the game's massive table presence can feel overwhelming, especially in the beginning when it can be difficult to keep track of everything that is going on. The sheer number of interconnected systems and decisions can also lead to moments of analysis paralysis where players may struggle to determine the optimal move. Looking back, the original Voidfall campaign in September 2021 was an incredibly good deal and an easy recommendation at just €135 for the deluxe base game. In the new campaign, however, the price to value ratio has shifted. An all-in pledge now will set you back around €270. This pledge level does include the new Resurgence expansion featuring new factions, a campaign mode and yes, additional gameplay systems to further expand the base game. Whether those extra mechanisms were truly necessary is up for debate. Fans of the game will likely welcome the added depth. And if you already own the base game, the add-on comes in alone at a reasonable €75. So the real question is, does all of this make Voidfall a game for you? If you enjoy a deep, highly strategic Euro game with a 4X feel and don't mind a steep learning curve, there is a lot to love here. But if complexity and table overload are deal breakers, this might be one to admire from a distance. Please let me know what you think of Voidfall. Leave a comment on this video, give a thumbs up and even consider subscribing to the channel. That's it for now and I'll see you in the next video.